Yo, I'm still here. This ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? It's who I am. Let's go. Cause I'm a warrior. That's right. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Right. I'm a warrior. Yeah. Yo, I'm coming at you like an avalanche. Part machine, I've never lost a battle that I've had. Body armor like a soldier, I'm a champion. I'm the greatest thing to step out since the earth begun. Raise my fist to show my haters that I'm never going. Just as long as I keep breathing and my blood is flowing. The fire in my belly ain't a women's destiny. The time is now to take my chances, so come on and follow me. Yeah, I'm a warrior. That's right. Cause I'm a warrior. I can't be nothing less. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Let's go. Look, keep me steady on my feet cause I will never drop. All this sweat and all this pain will never make me stop. I got my dreams in my palm, I gotta hold them tight. I know my future's in good hands, I know my future's bright. I climb the ladder with my strength, I'm growing tall. Words will never hurt me when they try to make me fall. It's impossible to fail when you're already invincible. So come on, test me, I'm the greatest of them all. Come on. This the anthem for everybody who know that they was born to be a fighter. 100% nothing less. Let's go. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. That's who I am. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Yeah, I'm a warrior.
Week number 3 here. Double matchups happening this week as well for teams, so they need to try to figure out some of these wins. But these two sides, not anywhere near that. They have, a 3-0 record for the side of Truth Gaming, 9-1 map count. And for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws, we are 4-0, looking to have the perfect sweep here, only dropping one map right now, ladies and gentlemen. So they're looking to continue that high prowess on the map, but undefeated teams battling out for the top spot here in their pool. We'll see what happens for both sides, but let's go ahead and talk about our map pool here for just a second, as we are going to head over to see what our map number 1 is. We're going to be headed to Colossus, ladies and gentlemen, an interesting bang out style of a map. You have to hold down those spawns correctly, especially on that P4 side. You can get flipped out pretty easily. And you need to just control the space when it comes down to it. SMGs need to be starting to fry off the rip here. Then as we go down through the rest of the series, we're going to a Din S&D, exposure, overload, exposure, hardpoint. So a double dose there. And then we finish with a Scar S&D. And like I said before, we'll see what happens here, as we are going to pull up the rosters here for just a second for the side of Truth Gaming, it's going to be Med Bolts, Marmar Season, and DZ3. And for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws, Skade, Dev, Real, and Benji. So we'll figure out what it looks like for both sides here. And we'll figure out what that looks like to see how these teams continue to try to fry here in the opening part of this series. It's a really close one to call because both of these teams being undefeated, both of them, having that one loss on the record as well on a map. We'll see what mode is going to be the most struggle for teams here. And as well, we'll just try to figure out a lot of information here on map number 1 to see who can take the series. And I'm not sure, but that's what the teams told us, Crazy. So I'm not super positive on if that, I mean, that's what the teams told us, man. So we're just going with that for the rosters. Oh, Dre having the different graphics up. He messed up, brother. That's all it was. Don't worry about it. We got him right. I promise we got him right. But ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate you guys as always for joining up into this little pre-show as well. If you haven't seen the links above as well, make sure you go and drop into our YouTube and into the Discord. Those are both crucial aspects that we try to use to the best of our abilities, the YouTube being the VOD channel, and as well the Discord just there for people to join up, grow the community as well, just trying to find some kind of thing for the sides to have, and it's an easy way to get in contact with us as well. CBE now having a official merch store as well. Make sure you go check that out. We got ball caps, we got bucket hats, we got t-shirts, oversized t-shirts as well, some polos over there as well. So that's definitely a huge thing that we're trying to continue to do. And as well, ladies and gentlemen, since we have a roster here in EWG, we are also going to be having those CBE Crusaders official jerseys up as well. Make sure you go check those out. And if you don't get one, that's fine, ladies and gentlemen. Same thing with the merch. We just want to know how you guys feel about it, what you guys like about it, what you think. If it looks good, if it doesn't look good, just let us know at the end of the day what you think. We appreciate that if you do ahead and go ahead and check that out. Big shout out to everyone in the chat on both sides, the YouTube and the Twitch side of things. But we are just waiting for this lobby to get going. We have a Colossus here for map number 1. Will it be the side of Truth Gaming able to take it in map number 1, or will the side of ORGLESS Outlaws be able to drop another, give them another map loss as well? We'll see what happens. Both teams on a 1 map loss. So it gets interesting here as we head into the deeper part of things. We appreciate you guys as always for joining up. We're going to head to a quick break because the teams are not quite ready yet. I do apologize. We'll see. When they do get ready, we'll go straight into map 1 Colossus. We'll see you guys after the break here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize there for the live going down. If we're back yet, I'm not sure. We'll be in this matchup quite literally here off the rip, as we are trying to get the overlays up there for you too. Pete Prod's PC just had a little bit of a poopy fest there. But again, we're back into it, and it is going to be the side here that is trying to find things going for themselves. We'll see what can happen here onto the front side of the map. It is going to be the side of ORGLESS Outlaws that are able to collect onto this hill time, onto P1, off the rip here. Again, so far so good. Just having to try to chow this out is the side of Truth Gaming. They're able to get the kills inside the hill, but P2 rotations still favoring this side of ORGLESS Outlaws, but the wipes come in and the spawns do flip out. However, as we see more of the kills going the way of Truth Gaming, trying to find these front-sided kills onto P1 side. The hill time doesn't go their way. 2-for-2 trade does happen, however. As we get back into it, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you as always. We do apologize there for the little bit of the hiccup on the stream. But again, a 3 dead here for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws as they start to hold this time onto this P2 side. The bang out still ensuing for both sides, just trying to fill each other out. EWGL Gamer able to find one, able to find two, as Benji combines with another 2 as well. That's a clean 4 dead. Again, front-sided kills here for EWGL Gamer as he collects onto 2. Can't get the 3rd to go, and now they know that these players are coming through P1. The ARs now look to this next side of the map as they do get chowed out. However, trades ensuing as well again, back and forth into the map. We look for the rotations here onto this P3 side. It's going to be ORGLESS Outlaws that are going to be, Truth Gaming, I do apologize, on the hill here first. But ORGLESS looking for this early break as they do find at least one. Get onto the hill time, needing to try to wipe this hill out. As the first kill does get enacted, second is well from Skade. Again, a pinstripe kill feed. Can they see the game? As we do apologize there, ladies. Do apologize there, ladies and gentlemen, as we're back into it for the game. 83-20 right now. Still favoring the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. As the kills do come in for Truth. Trying to be the truth in the map as well. For their side, they really need to have an uptick of these kills going their way. We're trying, chat. It's just a delay. As we do apologize there for the delay as well. You just have to wait a little bit more for this side. As we do pop back into it, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize as always. Thank you for joining back into the stream. As we are in it for the long haul here. Truth Gaming bringing themselves back into the map, but they really need to try to break in if you're the side of Truth Gaming. So far, so good from ORGLESS. Let's actually head into a listen and hear it with the side of ORGLESS Outlaws as they continue to fry in the front side of the map, and they're holding down this P4 time for a pretty, staggering time here as we head back into P1 rotations.
Stun one on him.
Tunnel, one shot, tunnel, he jumped out.
Two statue.
Yep.
Got one.
That was him, good shot.
Okay, blow up right now is absolute.
Jump up.
Dead. Got one.
Good shit, they're gonna be
Good shit.
P2
Start
still.
pushing through, start pushing through.
Another one. Good trade. One more.
In blue. My bad, fuck.
I'm gonna come put a trophy down.
Yeah, start going to blue
Yo,
spot.
yellow.
Time weak.
Yellow on me, yellow. Jumping up.
Yep. 2p2 right now.
Oh, we're good. Let's take routes.
Mad hit Sechi.
Good hold. Push through if you can.
Mad is at Sechi.
Window.
Bolt in the back, one shot. The one hand, you're right, too.
Melee to one, but two in back.
They got full control. They got patrol. We gotta take
blue.
this room. We gotta take this from old.
Yep. I'm hitting Sechi right now.
Got one blue. Hard.
And to hear the comms there for ORGLESS Outlaws as they tell them they need to take this from old, able to break through the front though. However, for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws, we'll see if they can, if Truth can hold this down as a rebreak happens here. Spawn's not clear now. And now let's head into a listen-in with the side of Truth Gaming as they're trying to be the truth on the map, but Marmar not having the greatest of starts.
Or some shit. He's P1.
Heard. Going dead.
I'm pushing.
They're on you already. On you.
I know. I'm already got heady. Shit on.
New dead.
Nice.
One's old.
Dude. Yep.
Just watch tunnel.
Spawn us out. I got a mid. I'm picking it up.
I don't have troph.
I got one right now.
There's two ult. They're pushing through mid.
I got one. I got troph.
I got
One more.
More in the back.
Spawn out. We're not. We gotta take
Here,
it.
I'm turning. There's 3 in the back here.
I spawned like close.
Just stay down right there, Cap.
I got a trophy.
Got heady, 1 shot, absolute.
On the flank.
I'm spawning, got heady.
Flank.
The listening comes in a little bit hectic there from Truth, but they do sound good, however, and they're able to bring themselves back into this map as they need to clear the hill time, and Mad with a double up, able to get the triple from Marmar with the help as well. Looking to try to continue to fry here. Marmar collecting onto 2 now as we rotate here for the P4 side. But this little bit of time does matter here for the side of Truth Gaming. They need to try to continue to hold it down and bolt on the front side of P4, just holding that iron perfectly for his side as the rotates do need to be happening here, and they are going to be won here by the side of Truth Gaming. 2 dead into the kill feed for them, but a dead for the side of ORGLESS as well, as it's a back play, a 2v2 chow that needs to happen onto the hill time right now, but all 4 hit the front, and ORGLESS are able to break on open the hill. And now this could be the spawn trap here for the side of Truth Gaming as they go for dead. This is not what you want with the scoreline being this close if you're a Truth Gaming fan, as the time does come back to them. They are able to collect onto 3 again. Bolt with 3 by himself, but he finally is going to be met. Never mind, he gets the ace on the opening for the hill. Looking for this last player front side as the refill does come back in from DZ3. And again, all good. Looking for these rotates now back on to P1, down about 40 here as we head in for this next little bit of time onto this P1 side. They still are collecting here as the chows do come out through Mohawk, and it is going to be the side of Truth Gaming that are not able to win it. They need to find these front-sided kills. They cannot get in the goal. The P1 hold has been pretty perfect from the side of ORGLESS, and as I say that, they break into the hill. The team kill not in the prime position as well. And again, Bolt just being the savior for this team right now, able to collect onto 1 at least. And the trade out still continuing. The bang out still continuing, as well as another team kill, but Marmar stands tall here on the hill by himself as they do spawn to this P2 side. Now only down still about 40. The hill time getting traded back and forth. Benji able to win that kill, as it is going to be the challenge onto the outer side, looking to try to find more for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws, but they now do not have the spawns here for P2 side. As DevX Gamer and Co trying to find these kills on the backside of the map. As the hill time goes purple for now. Spawn still not favoring the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. They get to that 200-point threshold. The contest comes on through, but DevX still in the back spawn of Truth. They need to try to read this, and they're able to get the break. The last kill gonna go the way of DevX Gamer again. 33 and 25 from the young man as he continues to fry here. The jump shouts coming out in, and a 4 dead now for the side of Truth as they collect back onto this hill time with a lot of time still left on it. This is really, really good time for the side of Truth as they continue to fry here in the front side of the map. Now DZ3 able to get this rat play to go his way as he clicks onto another one as well with Marmar. That's going to be 4 in the feed again. TK is just not working out for the side right now. If you're Truth Gaming, needing to keep it on the opponents instead of your own teams. But unfortunately, we do rotate now to this P2 side. Mad by himself, gonna have two to fight as he does not win the chow. Now 3 on the hill. Godhead, he taken up by Bolt, and he's able to get 3 in the kill feed for himself. Now securing the spawns. DevX, the only one left up, but he does get traded out, however. And now the side of ORGLESS Outlaws going to be spawning on the opposite side. 202 to 215 here. You need to see the routes hit here to try to find these kills, but the middle chow coming on through, and DZ3 has an idea that this chow is here, able to get the shots through the wall as the contest time does come out, and he's able to clear the hill as well. Now holding this time down for his side, having someone on that Godheady as well, now on time, looking for middle map, and it is the comeback right now here for the side of Truth Gaming, as they were down about 80 points at one point, and they now have the lead headed into the rotations here for next. They just need to try to fight onto these as fast as possible. And it is going to be a very close kill feed, as again, the chows come out, and it is going to be ORGLESS, however, that win the spawns. The Hellstorm being invested now by Bolt. This is where you can see a lot of these kills happen. They just need to get into this hill time as close as possible, as the angle is going to be a little bit awkward. Can he get anything? He cannot. However, his teammates, though, do get 2, make it 3, make it all 4 dead, as the side of Truth Gaming becoming the truth here in the dying stages of the map. Now only 10 points away from taking our map 1. They were down 80 at one point, but no one reading the back spawn again, and the side of ORGLESS Outlaws re-break. This is where things get hectic here, ladies and gentlemen. The bang outs for both sides need to be happening, and it is going to be back into the potential lead here for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws, and the side of Truth Gaming so close to taking this map number 1, but they just need to find the kills. They do not go their way. ORGLESS can still win it here. You need to have at least one break to try to bring it in, or a contest, and it's not going to go your way. As I say that, however, it's a back and forth onto the hill time. The contest comes on through. Now a race to P1 to try to fight for this last 9 seconds of things, and it is not going to be contested, and the side of ORGLESS Outlaws fight through the fodder and are able to win map 1. The bang out that we thought it was going to be proves itself here. Bolt's having a great game, just his team unfortunately not able to win map number 1. Did not read this back spawn at the perfect timing on the P4 side. Could have won it there, just unfortunately does not go your way. But you see the other side, DevX Gamer, 44 bomb for him, 31 non-traded, 4,800 damage as well. And for the side of Truth Gaming, Bolt having a great one, 36 kills to his name as we head into map number 2. Oh, if that's how map 1's going to be, this is going to be a good game, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said before, 2 undefeated teams trying to see who's going to get that number 1 seed headed out of pool play into bracket play. And right now, it is going to be the side of ORGLESS Outlaws to take map number 1, but will their S&D game come back alive into the din as well? We'll see what happens here. Because right now, Truth Gaming needing a bounce back into map number 2 to try to tie up the series. We'll see if that happens as well. And really, you know, that map gets really close to call. That's why you hear me getting loud in the comms as well, because it's a back and forth map from start to finish, 244 to 250. And as I said, Truth Gaming down about 80 points at one point during that map. So a huge comeback, unfortunately, can't seal the deal, but we'll see if they can seal the deal in S&D here in just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, because I do believe we are loading in. So it is going to be a quick load in here into map number 2. They're going to have to mentally reset themselves here, headed into map number 2. A 240 to 250 finish there. Able to clutch out the victory when it matters the most is the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. We'll see what it looks like when we get into it for the S&D. Who's going to be running that sniper? Who maybe potentially going to be opening up these first bloods as well? We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. As of right now, the side of Truth Gaming needing to try to find this map win. It is going to be, however, the side of ORGLESS Outlaws now on the offensive side. Benji being your bomb carrier. Sacred pushing on up through this front side of map. Does spot out one, but the back chow comes on through now, taking over this point. DevX Gamer on the roaming route here. This 2 now fall for the side of Truth Gaming. Mad and DZ3 left up in the 1v4 clutch. They know a lot of these players are going to be hitting routes now. As DevX clears the hole back into Dragon. There's going to be a fall off the map, unfortunately for Truth in the first round. Goes to the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. We'll head into this next round now, going back on over to the side of Truth's offense. Needing to try to find some of these kills in the round. Only 1 kill getting enacted by Mad in that 1v4 situation. However, falling off the map for his team. We'll see the bomb carrier being DZ3. See what can happen here as we get into the site. A lot of players being at Dojo here. DZ3 really needing to find this opening blood, as he does with the headshot as well. Able to find second combined with Mad there. The bomb should be laid here in just a couple seconds, as it's going to be. We'll see what the side looks for the side of ORGLESS. It is going to be a chow out that happens. Reelers does go down, however. Now we're left up into a 1v3, and that's going to do the round very quick from the side of Truth Gaming. Now tied 1-1 here, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams taking their offensive sides. These teams already on map 1 throwing punches like heavyweight boxers, but they continue that here in the first couple rounds of S&D. We'll see what happens as we head deeper into this map. 1-1 scoreline. Headed back over to the side of ORGLESS Outlaws offensive side. It is going to, however, be another B chow from this side this time. They went A last time. Let's see what their B execute looks like, as a spot out does happen. Shots going into the 10 building. Stun checks going out as well. Bomb carrier going to be pushed back here just a little bit, as they are only having 2 here for the side of Truth Gaming. First blood does get enacted, however, through the back part of the map. And it's going to be another win for the side of ORGLESS. Now 1 man up in the 2v3 situation. Still doable here on the map. They try now to execute onto site, and the kills go their way. Middle of the map, chow does come out. Only gonna be 1. Is it Marmar with 2 in the kill feed? Now looking for the last one. Can't get it to go, unfortunately. And Truth drop another round here. 2-1 up for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. A little bit too damaged up on that chow to win it for Marmar. As we'll see what it looks like here for the side of Truth Gaming. 3 rounds deep. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we look at round number 4 here before you do throw out those donut cams. One of the players from Truth on a donut right now, but needs to find some kills for his side as we head over to this opposite side here on A. His opening kills trying to get enacted as the pushback does come out. 1 does go the way of Mad. Now the bomb being planted here from DZ3. Again, kill comes on through for Bolt. That's exactly what you want to see into the round. This helps your team win this. Make it a double up for him. His bomb now being planted, and the round ends before bomb can get planted. Now tied at 2s. 4 rounds deep. And still, both offensive sides showing their dominance on the map so far. Defensive round not being won yet. See if that next round can get win. It was a very close one for the side of Truth on the defensive side. But we head back on over to Outlaws. And some breadsticks going to be handed out here. There's only 1 kill on the board. Man needs to get it back on the ripping side of things. We'll see if he continues to try, if he can continue to try to find some of these kills. We head over to a 3v3 bang out, and it's going to be trade out kills galore. So far, so good. Another one going the way of Marmar for the side of Truth Gaming. Now one man up. And the back route is going to be picked up here. And the bomb goes down in the back spawn. DevX, however, getting the trade out. Now in a 2v1 situation. Mad and Marmar versus DevX. And you saw how good he was in map number 1. Just waiting his time here. Now knowing that these players are going to be probably over at this A site, having to clear this entire bomb site, though, by himself. Is a hard ask to do. No one home here for the side of Truth Gaming, as it does look like they're just going to allow this bomb plant to go through, maybe take the retake together. As he skips the site, now looking for the kills. DevX trying to add a little bit of a wrench into the playbook here. He spots out one, rotating towards that B site. Going to be planning now probably over here at A. So knife pullout does happen. Bomb going down now. As Mad has an idea of where this player is going to be at already. Spot out for both players has not happened yet. DevX Gamer now taking up a pretty big corner here. Does get shot by Mad, and the defuse coming on in. The first defensive round win by either team. As we are now 5 rounds deep. And it's going to be the side of Truth that are able to take it. We head on over back to the side of Truth Gaming's offensive side, trying to chain these rounds together now. See if they can do so. 7-3 right now for Mad, really being that pillar for the side of Truth Gaming on this S&D. Having a 3 streak as well. Nades going out. Nothing going to be able to connect onto it. The middle child does come out already. And Mad already dropping DevX Gamer here on the outside. Chow! Mad able to get the shots to connect. And now a bomb being planted quickly here for the side of Truth Gaming in the 4v2 situation. 2-man up. For the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. The kill comes on through. Middle of the map chow now going to be enacted. Team kill getting enacted as well onto Mad. It does come out for the chow, but ORGLESS Outlaws not able to win it. 4-2, now the scoreline here. Marmar now hitting that 5-2 scoreline. The side of Truth Gaming looking very good to potentially take our map number 2. Breadsticks cam still being enacted here, needing to try to find some of these kills to go their way. As we head over to this B chow. Only one player home now. Smoke going out as well. This push-up allows the player from Truth Gaming to get up as well. The nade does go out. Nothing connects, though. There's an nade for Mad. Connects, though. Now 2 players down. Benji. And DevX by themselves here in the 3v2. 1 man down, just needing to find one of these initial kills, but Bomb is in a very precarious position. As the rechecks happening from both sides. Clearing out this whole entire side. The jump out through top broken window as the reach outs come on through. Just dipping and diving here for Bolt. So far, so good here for both sides. But still looking a little bit better for Truth. Match point now getting enacted here for them as they are 3 rounds ahead of the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. 11-4 from Mad right now. Being a Mad lad in this S&D. He's really been able to take over this B site, get these first bloods when it matters. Nades getting connected, but nothing gonna be there. His first kill does get enacted, however, nothing going on through. The rotation's now for Mad. He's looking to try to find them as Bolt pushes out onto this other site. Able to get that lurk kill as well is huge. DevX Gamer is going to be getting one back. Railers as well, getting one back as well. As a push out through Dojo does happen. Reelers trying to find this stun check, does connect. The re-stun check does get back enacted as well. Everyone bunched up here for the side of Truth. They're able to get one. Now looking for the last one. And Truth able to be the Truth in map number 2 as they 6-2 the side of ORGLESS Outlaws.
Yo, can you give us 5 or teammates gotta take a piss?
As you see it there, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
13-4 for Mad. As we now head to an exposure overload. Crucial one coming in for the side of Truth as they bounce back into map number 2. Tied up now 1-1. We'll really have the decider map here in the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe players having to use the restroom as well. So we're going to see a little bit of a break here. Will it be the side of Truth Gaming continuing to be the Truth here on the map? Or will the side of ORGLESS Outlaws be able to gunsling their way back into the series, taking the lead? Find out when we're back from the break in a couple seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks as always for being attentive into it. Will we see the side of Truth continuing to be the Truth, or will ORGLESS Outlaws be able to be the gunslingers we know they can be? As a point is going to get picked up quick here by the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. He's already DevX pushed up into this ring position. As this back cap looking to be happen as two die into the kill feed, but no one home on this B site for the side of Truth as they do clear it out, however. Bolt's now pushed on up on this P2 side, looking for these initial kills. He's able to get one. Can he get any more? He's not going to be able to. That mantle just not really working out for them as the kill comes in from DZ3. Again, the push-up now looking to be enacted here, but a lot of players still left up here for the side of ORGLESS OUTLAWS as the kills get enacted. And that's a 3 dead. They are going to be pushing up the pressure, however. Bolt's now back up, able to collect onto a big 2-piece in the kill feed. And it is a back and forth. It does get traded out, however. The pickup happens again. Players looking for these initial kills. It comes on through. Just dipping and diving across the map. It's Benji having a little bit of struggle here with the pistol. It is going to be some chows that come on through, and again, unfortunately, no blockers in position for the side of ORGLESS OUTLAWS. It's where you can see this mid-fight take a little bit of a time here for both teams. DZ3 able to connect onto 2, make it 3 for Bolts. And unfortunately, Benji back onto Mod. I mean, mad there. Does happen. Again, kills coming on through for both sides. Team kill also happening as well. DevX Gamer rotating this EMP all the way out to deep sand. The middle of the map, Chow comes on through. Benji holding this down perfectly for his side. Pistol kill getting enacted as well. So far, so good. But 2 die is Mad holding down this angle onto this P5 hill. Can't get any more. The point does get picked up, however, from the side of Truth Gaming. Team kill getting enacted again for their side. Marmar has been going through it when it comes to getting team killed this evening. The jump out Chow going to be enacted as well. DZ3 able to get 1. But Reelers able to collect onto 2 there into the front of the map. Pistol still being here as DZ3 gets some shots down range, throwing a God nade as well. As the kills come on through, this is going to be the cap here for the side of Truth Gaming, now tied at 1s. As Marmar collects back onto 2 players. Middle of the map, Chow going to be here. Mad can't get the shots to connect. His teammate, though, however, does trade it out. 3 dead again here as DZ3 now pushed up pretty deep into the spawn of the side of ORGLESS OUTLAWS. We'll see that P5 pickup needing to be a thing as 1 does win for Marmar, but the nade does get thrown out. DZ3 not really knowing where these players are. Reelers able to not get the 1. The chow onto the point does happen. Bolt's able to collect, but a 2-for-2 trade out does happen again. It's only a minute left. We should head into a listen-in with the side of ORGLESS OUTLAWS as they are the closest here to try to capture this point.
Bottom ring, dead.
Yep.
One more bottom ring. Might be chasing me. One's back before we.
Absolute. Nice. Push that shit today. Nice.
Push
Fucking
it.
good shit. Alright, let's pick a point.
I'm A. Push
One's
out A,
short.
so.
Dead, another one back box.
Outer.
Yep, I'm going A with it. Another one.
Outer.
Let's short.
Go, just go out. Third side.
Bottom ring, heavy.
The bottom ring and go long.
2 bottom ring.
Play defense.
Yep.
One ball going dirt. One's a P1. Weak P1. ASD. Nice.
Dead.
No, there's probably 2 dirt.
Flank that. Another one, our spawn.
Dead.
Yo, good shit.
Grab
boys.
ball.
Get
Let's
that
push
shit
up
out.
to B. Let's push up to A.
It's almost offense. Come over to B if you can.
Yep. Never mind, they're
Dirt.
gonna be there.
Dirt dead.
Nice.
Now is the listen in here for the side of ORGLESS OUTLAWS. There's no one on the point here unless the side of Truth Gaming can get on it here. Going to be enacting that rundown clock as it does look to be the capture point headed over to this B site, but no one reading the play. As it is a recap for DevX Gamer, and he's been able to get a lot of these secures to go their way with 20 seconds, 30 seconds left to play. As this rundown timer does happen, they push out this A side, able to get the first blood. Can they score this on the halftime? We'll see if it can happen. So far, so good, and halftime enacted here for the side of ORGLESS OUTLAWS as their gunslingers continue to fry here, ladies and gentlemen. Good round for both teams. Just a little bit better from one. With 2 down is the side of truth. Needing to find some more kills to go their way. Only 2 down right now. Devx Gamer having a little bit of a slow one here in the overload, but he's able to get 3 captures onto the point. Every capture has been through his hands. We'll see if he can continue to show this offensive prowess on the capture zone. Just being that OBJ guy as he collects onto it, headed out towards this B side. And only 1 home now. Kill does not get enacted. Bolts holds it down for his side, and that's a 3 dead in the kill feed as well. This recap could be enacted very quickly. The Chows do come out, and Marmar able to win 1. He's got a lot left to do. This spot out does happen. This back flank's not going to be red, though, by the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. Only 1 player close, no blockers in position. As Bolt's now going to be running this all the way through. The back pinch is going to be enacted as well. Shots going down. And it is going to be picked up by Marmar again. 2 dead in the kill feed. And this is another score that could be chained pretty quickly here if you're the side of Truth Gaming. Shots going out. Going to try to find these opening kills in the spawn. Bolts, just a bad timing to reload there, unfortunately. As it is going to be a recap here onto this B2 side. Stun does go out. Nothing connects. But another one going in for Marmar as they do get a tie now, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you want to see from a side that was down 2 capture zones. As it is the push out, however, for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. They're able to pick it up. Kill trying to get enacted. It is get taken down. And only 1 close up. Mad gonna get taken out onto this other side. Easy 3 able to collect back onto that kill. Marmar onto the outer side looking to try to find these kills. But Bolt able to find 1. 20 and 14 from the young man as he collects onto 2 again into the backside of spawn. Pistol kills going to be shot out. It does not happen onto the capture zone, however. Cruise missile coming on in. Nothing going to be home. Marmar does get 1. Make it 2 here onto the cruise missile. Only 2 up. Headed through your mid-long. It is going to be a reach out back onto this B site. No one home here for the side. It is going to be an easy capture that does get enacted by the side of ORGLESS Outlaws, but they go 3 dead in the kill feed. I'm going to find 1 more. Bolt can't get it to go. Pushed on up, however, is the side of ORGLESS Outlaws into this capture zone. This is going to be the chow out that does happen. Kill does not get enacted. 2 pistol kills getting laid down there. Where does the side ORGLESS Outlaws decide to go? We'll see in just a couple seconds. As Truth needs to have a good defensive hold here. The trade-out kills still galore right now. Matt now dropped down really low. No one home as well. Just holding down this capture zone. Again, just the trade-outs favoring the side of Truth as it does get back into the favor here of ORGLESS Outlaws. They're close to this capture zone. A lot of people around them right now, as it does look to be enacted here in just a couple seconds. They could be 2 down again if you're the side of Truth, but they're able to hold the defensive side. The point, though, no one home on it, and it is going to be scored here. Now 2 up for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. Let's head into a listen-in with the side of Truth as they need 2 points with 1:20 left to play.
Here's our solar right now.
He's at the top. One more plat, top right plat.
Alright, I'm spawning deep out. I'm spawning out like P5.
Yo, he's 1 shot.
I'm going across right now.
Realize.
Back up.
I'm out. I'm coming. I don't see him. Where is he?
Oh no, I'm
Still 1 on our side, solar somewhere.
He's got
He's still top, he's still top. No.
He's 1 shot
One
dead.
inner, close inner.
Yeah, can you just pick it up and move it out?
He's top 1 shot. He's top 1 shot.
He's dead.
The one's coming out right now.
Yeah, I'm just getting it out of their fucking spawn, bro. There's two there.
You got it.
And unfortunately, they're not able to get it out of their spawn right now. And that's not what you want to see if you're a Truth fan in the chat. Down 3 here with only about 30 left to play. We've seen heroics happen before from teams, but they have a lot to do and a lot to chain back and forth. They were able to get 2 on the chain. They just need to find a little bit more of these timings. Is Mad able to get 2? So he's mad at the world right now, and that's another kill that goes their way. Capture zone still not picked up on as we head back into P1. They able to score again, needing to find this next one to go their way, but the kills do not, however, favor them. With only about 7 seconds to play, it is mathematically impossible for them to get into it as another one gets scored just to pad the stats here. As it is a respawn that is still won here by the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. They're able to take it here in map number 3, now taking the lead back 2-1. See if the side of Truth Gaming can be the truth here, headed into map number 4. As we head on to the same map, we'll see what it looks like as the first one for our hard points was an absolute bang out. Continue to see the same thing here from the side of ORGLESS. Maybe not the most amount of kills, but they did, however, get onto that capture zone very heavy. It is a huge one that goes their way. We'll see if they can continue to hold it down here in the exposure hardpoint. Game 5 is still on the cards here. No one is out of the series quite yet. So we need to see something in the respawn game mode here for the side of Truth Gaming. The side of ORGLESS Outlaws just continued what you're doing, showing the gunslinging power that they have. Truth now needing to be the truth on this exact same map they just lost in the hardpoint. We'll see if they can do it. But if we do head to that map 5, it gets a little bit more interesting because the S&D was not close at all, ladies and gentlemen, as we are loading into the series. The map, I do believe. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are loading into the map. No break on this one. Straight on into it. As it is, like I said before, our first hard point, 244 to 250, with Truth being down 80 points, able to bring themselves back into the game, almost able to win it on the P4 side. Unfortunately, just not going their way. As you saw in the last one, they were, however, at the beginning of half number 2, able to tie the scoreline. But unfortunately, as again, they were getting spawn trapped on that one side of the map, just not able to get the EMP out. As we head into map number 4, we'll see if they can hold it down here just a little bit better. This is going to be the side of Truth Gaming here, having the top window position as 1-for-1 trade-outs do happen. No one on the P1 time. Like I've said before for this hill, it's more just a jostling for position here. As this P2 gets a lot of love. But P1 also can be a money hill if you know how to hold it. So far, so good from the side of Truth Gaming. They connect onto the kills when they matter. Unfortunately, your top window player does go down, but a 2-for-2 trade out does happen. And again, DZ3 pushed up into the long, does not read the back spawns, however. And again, DevX Gamer now getting onto this hill time, does get traded out. Still a lot of time going the way, however, of the side of Truth Gaming as we head into rotations here for the next point. DZ3 up top solar, not knowing there's a player here, Tank and his mid-inner. We'll see if he can find anything here. The spot out onto Tank does happen. Shots being laid down. Again, 2 chow out does happen. Again, we need to try to find the kills here for the Truth, but they do, however, go 3 dead. Not what you want to see. There's only one player going to be in the back of the map, but he's not getting red, ladies and gentlemen. As Matt's just holding down the spawn again, as he gets a 3 streak on it, looking to find another one, but can't get it to go. It's now the spawn here for Truth for the P3 side as they look to try to chain these next hills together. The push out, however, now from Mad does happen. Only having that SMG in hand. The desk comes on through. Spot out onto this player does happen. Fortunately, does not go their way, but the teammates there for the trade outs. As the hill time goes back purple for Truth. As the rotations to P3 need to be happening now. So already one player up into your top window. Not what you want to see, especially on this hill. You can get spawn trapped to hell on it. But it is the initial time that goes the way of Truth. Baylor's hitting that mute field, allows him to push up through the map unheard. It's again another double up from him. Looking huge, but he does, however, go down. DZ3 now pushed up. Can't get anything to go. Contest comes on through, but 3 players for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws around the hill. They look to take back the lead here on this P3 side as they've held it perfectly so far. Kills still coming on in. As now they look to try to spawn trap the side of Truth Gaming in the backside of the map. But so far, so good for Truth as they push on out. 2 from the side of mid, and Mad again with another triple. Allowed himself to push on up towards this P4 side, trapping the side of ORGLESS Outlaws on this P3 side as they all try to push out now. DZ3 does not get that kill, but Bolt pushed up into a precarious position, looking to try to find initial kills here on this outer side. He spots out 1, spots out 2, gets 1 to go, but 1 in the hill time is going to be a little bit more difficult to deal with. The trade out kills do happen. Mad by himself as he's on a 5 now, ladies and gentlemen, looking to get streaked out for his team. So far, so good. DZ3 looking for these rotational kills, does find 1, however, into the middle ring position. Bad timely reload again, and right now the Truth being the Truth on the map. The rotation is looking crispy, the brakes looking crispy, and Mad is holding down this hill time like a madman right now for his side. Marmar able to just hold the hill comfortably when Mad is frying like this, ladies and gentlemen. As the trade out kills happen again, and Bolt pushed out now into middle map. This gets a little bit more precarious for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws as Truth hits that 100-point threshold. We're going to head into a listen-in with them, potentially the last one of this series for the side of Truth Gaming.
Yeah, 2A search.
Yeah, they got me. One's AS&D, he's jumping down
A
right now.
search.
Yeah.
A search dead. A search dead.
Oh my god, I'm
Nice.
whipping, dude. I got
I'm in your front. I'm grabbing your top mid for a second.
This time.
I'm
I'm lagging super bad.
Oh my god, dude, what? Real liars.
2 on, 2 on, 2 on.
As a listen-in does come in, it is sounding a little bit interesting over there for the side of Truth Gaming. And ORGLESS having a little bit of a rough going here on map number 4. As the scoreline does look good so far. They're not quite out of this one yet, but still needing to try to find a lot of this hill time on the P5 side. And a 3 dead from DevX Gamer as he brings himself back alive. We'll see what it looks like heading into rotations back to P1 as the trophy does go out. They have the P3 sided spawns. And again, DevX just holding this middle ring position down as no one has been able to clear him out of this position quite yet. As again, so far so good. As it's going back and forth. I do believe we might have a lag out there, ladies and gentlemen. Marmar not being able to get into this one very quickly. We'll hope that he can get back into the map. Fortunately, it does not look to be the case. This is not what you want to see from a team that's potentially going into map number 5 as he's just running into the wall. Yes, unfortunately, he is going to be lagging out there, ladies and gentlemen. As it does end, we'll see a reset of the series. Of the map, however, 137 to 125. All right, we have some accusations coming out from the side. We'll see what happens here. We'll get some clarification from the sides as well, as a stair glitching accusation has been laid. I do believe maybe by the side, was it ORGLESS production? All right, ladies and gentlemen, from what I am hearing in this one as well, it does look like the stair glitching was enacted by this, maybe potentially by the side of Truth Gaming, and a teammate lagged out. I do believe with the lead still being in their favor, it's going to be a little bit of an interesting commissioner talk that happens. This is not how you want to end a series here. Yeah, we're gonna throw to a break here and figure out all of this stuff here in just a second. We do apologize for this.
Yo, I'm still here. This ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? It's who I am. Let's go. Cause I'm a warrior. That's right. Yeah, I'm a warrior. You're right. I'm a warrior. Yeah. Yo, I'm coming at you like an avalanche. Part machine, I've never lost a battle that I've had. Body armor like a soldier, I'm a champion. I'm the greatest thing to step out since the earth begun. Raise my fist to show my haters that I'm never going. Just as long as I keep breathing and my blood is flowing. The fire in my belly ain't a women's destiny. The time is now to take my chances, so come on and follow me. Yeah, I'm a warrior. That's right. Cause I'm a warrior. I can't be nothing less. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Let's go. Look, keep me steady on my feet cause I will never drop. All this sweat and all this pain will never make me stop. I got my dreams in my palm, I gotta hold them tight. I know my future's in good hands, I know my future's bright. I climb the ladder with my strength, I'm growing tall. Words will never hurt me when they try to make me fall. It's impossible to fail when you're already invincible. So come on, test me, I'm the greatest of them all. Come on. This the anthem for everybody who know that they was born to be a fighter. 100% nothing less. Let's go. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. That's who I am. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Yeah, I'm a warrior. don't leave roses on my grave. No superhero gonna come and save the day. All to my mind to help illusion all the pain. Don't let control it, it's whoever playing games.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are joined back into it. Everything fixed off in the back end of things. No stair glitch getting enacted. Nothing of the sorts. And the lag out gives us a 137-59 scoreline, favoring the side of Truth Gaming. And the kills really did open up for them in this P1, and it continues to do so. They do not need much time to try to take this one. They had a good rotation to P2. They had a good rotation to P3 as well. We'll see if they can take us 5, or if ORGLESS, getting this mental reset, will they be able to come out and fry as Bolts able to connect onto 2? But again, the kills go the way of the side of ORGLESS. Outlaws. Mad had a huge one, being a mad lad in that first iteration of this map. But again, trade out kills coming on through. Easy 3, starting off a little bit slow. Marmar now on the outer side, looking a little bit better on this, not lagging out, not doing any of the lag spikes as well. So he's looking good on this one as the trade out's looking to be happening. And the kills do not go the way, but the trade out kills favor the side of ORGLESS Outlaws. Back at it again. Riscade does start off a little bit better than he did in the last one. There's a Tim time still favoring the side of ORGLESS Outlaws, as they do get a little bit of this, more of this time on this P2 side. First kill going in for Bolt. Second one combined with DZ3, as it does get the hill time for the side of Truth Gaming. They don't want to push out too far. We'll see the rotations here now, and the backup from 5 and 6 on the map, Mad and Marmar. We'll see what the play looks like headed through mid, as Mad is going to be on that bottom side. Marmar now pushing back through. So he has 2 players to deal with. Does not find it. The first kill gets enacted now through the hop-up side of things. 1, make it maybe a triple for the man, but he does not check his corner, however. And you saw this from the side of Truth Gaming in the last setup, that this was not what they wanted for their P3 side to be. They do, however, get some initial kills to go their way. There is going to be 1 up top, 1 on the bottom as well. The shots getting connected onto, but no kill getting enacted. This man also had a very great start in the last one as well, as it is a back and forth going on. Kills coming on through, but nothing can get enacted. The contest time still being enacted, as finally the side of Truth Gaming able to get the kills, and they collect as Mad triples up there again. We saw him hop out of this one, triple up again as well. We'll see if he can continue this frying prowess on the map so far. So it is going to be Mad pushed on up a little bit here. We'll see what he can find on this outer side, as they want to try to collect onto this P4 time like they did in the last one. The check comes on through. Trade kill not going to be there, though, however. And DZ3 just headed straight through the map. Mad made a huge play in the last one, but this time, potentially, for Bolt could be the play. As he pushes on back, he spots out 1. The shots go out. However, he does have a player behind him, not going to be able to read that one as the hill time goes purple. And the collection on kills happen as well, as Mad opens it up. He gets another one as well. Now 11 and 8 for the young man, but they still spawn in the back. This is not what you want to see if you're a Truth Gaming fan, as the kills come on through, as 1 goes their way, but more kills going to be enacted from Bolt, letting him know with the body shots as well. Trying to find a little bit more of these plays to go their way as they head into this rotation for P5. This is where they really had this big lead in the last one, but they still have a pretty substantial lead in the map right now, needing to find some of these kills to go their way, as we could potentially be heading to a map number 5, ladies and gentlemen, that once they get past that 100-point threshold, they only need about 20 points left to play. As you pull up the scoreboard and see 137-59 was the scoreline when we dropped out. So they're not needing very many points left on this one. By the time 100 for Truth Gaming, I do believe. Thank you, production, for telling me that. Appreciate you, as 113, my apologies, is the scoreline that's going to be needed to get enacted here for the side of Truth Gaming to win map number 4, and they look to take it right here, as this could be done and dusted very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, as it was their favor, was their map pick, and this so far looks to be the scoreline that favors them, as that should be the end of the map there, ladies and gentlemen, and it is, as we see a map number 4 going for the side of Truth Gaming. They're able to pick up a map win in the respawn, and now we head to a map number 5 that potentially could have Truth spelled all over it, and this kill from Bolt even letting him know with a little bit of the body shots as well, as he's teabagging him too. He's letting him know, ladies and gentlemen, this was their map win from the beginning. As we'll head out of this one and we head to a Scar, ladies and gentlemen. One of the, later maps that, we were expecting to probably potentially be here. And we are here. Two of the best teams in the division right now and in the pool play, as they have been, putting on a show for us. It was a 6-2 favor for the side of Truth Gaming in the last S&D. They really showed their prowess on Din, but however, this map is very different. A lot of the same site being banged out. A lot of those bang out initials need to come out. Those protocols needing to be very, very sound from either side. And we'll see what can happen here, as I do believe we're going to be loading straight on into it. So stay tuned. Have a snack with you, as we are loading into map number 5, ladies and gentlemen, tied up. Will it be the side of Truth Gaming continuing to be the truth on the map, or will ORGLESS Outlaws be able to bring their gunslingers back on in? We'll find out here in a couple seconds. Truth looking to continue showing their dominance. They need to continue to hold down and continue to just, back and forth play this map. As we head into it, it is going to be the side of ORGLESS Outlaws on the defensive side first. On this map, defensive side being a little bit favorable, but you saw the offensive prowess for both teams in the last map. We'll see if that continues. Stun check does go out. Nade's going up top as well. Nothing going to be connecting as a hit marker comes on through. But now Marmar through the middle of the map. This is where he could be potentially very dangerous. He spots out one, able to get the first blood back. And that's 2 on the kill feed. Marmar able to get the 3rd. Only DevX Gamer left up into as the bomb is going to be going down, but he cannot get it done. The first round goes in favor of the side of Truth Gaming. A very hot start that they need to continue to show. And ladies and gentlemen, remind you, there is going to be an interview with the winning side after the match, which I think either way is going to be a little bit heated. So stay tuned for all of the ending things, because it could get very, very feisty on the end interview as we head into the next round. Truth Gaming back on their... Actually, ORGLESS, my bad, sorry. Back on their offensive side. We'll see if they can show their dominance like they did in map number 2 early in the offensive side. Really, those defensive rounds won by the side of Truth Gaming allowed them to bring it back, but a trade out does happen 1-for-1. As the kills come on through, that's 3 dead! Now only 1 player left up, and that's the round again here for Truth, as they continue to roll, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0 up. This is what you want to see from the side of Truth. They already start with 2 back-to-back rounds, chaining together the defensive and offensive sides as we head back on over to their offensive side. Donuts looking pretty plentiful for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws right now, needing to get some kills on the board. This is really why the side of Truth has been allowed to play so aggressively. And we'll see if anything can't get enacted here. Spot out up top, and the first blood coming out for Bolt again. Now 4 kills to his name, making another one for Marmar. As this looks to be a DoorDash kind of an S&D right now. They are just showing why they were better in the S&D in map number 2. It is a trade out, however. Now in the 2v3 situation, only one player making a 2v1. It breaks on down. Both players holding very close and tightly into this side. The kill comes on through, and Truth Gaming take another round, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0 up as they continue to roll here. Bolt 6-1. As he collects another 2 in the round. We head into this next round for the side of ORGLESS Outlaws, and needing to find some of these kills on the board. And this map could be done and dusted pretty early. We'll see if they can try to find some kills in the openers here. They have been a little bit lackluster when it comes down to it, but the middle map fight is going to be the Chow, and DZ3 able to collect onto 1, the wall bang for DevX Gamer. Going to be on the enacting, but backfired kills happen again. Now left up into the 1v2 again is Benji. Needing to clutch up for his team, get that bomb down as well, but there's a lot of time left to play on the clock. Bomb going to be down into the middle part of the map. The hop out chow does happen. The kills go his way, as he's now by himself in the 1v1, looking for this region to happen. The stun goes over the top, does connect. He's going to be up top in this blue window, just holding it down perfectly. He spots out the player, but not a lot of time left on the clock, and this player's playing this timing perfectly here. The nade does go out. Nothing's going to be able to connect onto it. Benji still not having this bomb, as Mad is just going to back out. He was really the clutch minister when it came down to it, getting doubles and triples in the round, but B is going to be the play. Does he get red? We'll see in just a couple seconds here, ladies and gentlemen, as he reads wrong. Matt is going to be headed over to the A site for this last initial check, and the bomb's going down to this B site, because I do not believe either player has really spotted each other out. I do believe now it is a spot out that happens, but Mad does get the shots in, however, does not connect. He pops this mute field. Very huge potential for him to try to clutch up this round. Going to be able to check the corner, win the round as well, as he gets the defuse. Now 4-0 for him, clutching up round number 4 for his team, putting them on the back. But everybody doing very well from the side of Truth Gaming. 4-0 up. His production, we're not even going to do the donuts right now. This is not looking good for ORGLESS. I don't want to add fire to the fodder right now for them. Sorry, production. I know. But no one's on a donut right now. We got some breadsticks out there still. Breadsticks going to be enacted here for a couple of the players on the side of ORGLESS, needing to get some more kills in the round so they can bring themselves back alive in the S&D. 2 rounds away for the side of Truth Gaming. We'll see if they can find it as they're headed out towards this B site. This is an execute that we really like to see here on the casting booth, but Bolt's not able to get anything going. The trade-out kills do happen. Now headed through the middle of the map as the stun check comes on through. DZ3 does spot out one up top. He does go down, however. It's Marmar now playing that back pinch. Nothing there. Mad looking for the middle of the map play. 2v2 situation. Marmar versus Mad. DevX Gamer versus Reelers. DevX holding this middle part of the map. Gets a freebie with no one looking, and it gets traded out now in the 1v1. And Marmar, unfortunately, cannot win it. And finally, the side of ORGLESS get on the board here, ladies and gentlemen. Dealers with 3 on the round as well. That's what happens when you get the breadstick cam. You drop a 2-piece for your team in the next round. Very crucial for him. There's no one now on the breadstick as well as we head into the next round. ORGLESS offensive side, ORGLESS Outlaws offensive side. They're gunslingers needing to come back alive because right now Truth Gaming being the truth on the map. 3 rounds down for ORGLESS. As the trade out kills do happen elsewhere on the map. Bomb goes down. Maya just doesn't spot out this player in the... Whoa! Reelers now coming alive. But it's a 2v1 situation. Bomb getting picked up. Stun check goes out. Nothing connects. Marmar by himself. Needing to deal with 2 players here. The spot out does happen, and that's going to be another round here for ORGLESS as they chain 2 together now. We head into the next round, ladies and gentlemen. ORGLESS now dropping 2 in a... Not ORGLESS. Truth Gaming now dropping 2 in a row. They need to find these kills back for their side. See if they can do so. It does look to break on out. First initial kills coming up through the top part of the map. Able to get it is Bolt. Spots out 1. Able to spot out 2. He does get traded out, however. But the teammate's there for the help. Now on the 3v1. 2v1 still. The bomb does look to be going down here. And Marmar just holding this angle down with his teammates. They do look to try to find this last player. They know he could be potentially... And they just play together perfectly. Now 1 round away from taking it in map number 5 on the same scoreline as well in the Den. Their S&D game has really brought them alive in the series. (5-2) here, tied 2-2 in the series. 1 round away for Truth Gaming. ORGLESS needing to dig deep here for their side. Bolt 10-5 right now. He has been a crucial part of the question here for the side of ORGLESS. They need to try to find him off the initial rip. The spot out through mid does happen. Marmar, however, does go down. As the kills come on through, Bolt able to connect onto another one. Now 11-5. Shots getting connected onto, but he gets shot through the wall. Now 2 men down for the side. Pick it 3. DZ3 by himself in a clutch potential. Does spot out 1, instantly traded out. Now 5-3, ladies and gentlemen. As I said before, we are 1 round away from the side of Truth taking the series in map number 5. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the winner circle brought to you by the Passion Pit here in just a couple minutes after the match. But we have to get there. ORGLESS still not out of this quite yet. Only 2 rounds down now. Looking to bring themselves back. As we head back into it. Truth Gaming, going to be on the offensive side. Needing to find these initial kills, and Bolts has been the first blood reaper when it comes down to it in this position. Nothing spotted out, however. The stun check goes on out. He knows his players could be here. Does not spot out this one, but turns and burns with instant headshots onto him. Pushes out all the way into Draza, and it does not get into it. As it's a 2v2 chow. Position in the back stairs. Call it Draza for a reason. It's a AR's heaven. As the side of Truth do get the bomb down, however, it's Marmar and DZ3 in the clutch again against the 2v2 situation. And Skade does go down. The last kill gets enacted! And the side of Truth continue to be the Truth here in the C Group division. They're able to clutch up in the series as well. They now potentially take the first seed here in this one.
Don't you ever look at me right now, Beans. Don't you ever.
10-5 and 12-7 from Marmar and Bolts. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys as always. A little bit of elongated series there just because of the stuff that happened in the match prior, in the map 4. We do apologize as always. The league just needed to take their time and actually sift through all of the stuff that was getting texted to them. So we appreciate you guys as always, but in just a couple seconds, we're going to be heading into the winner circle with the side of Truth Gaming as they're able to clutch it up when it matters the most. We'll see you in just a couple seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are here with the winner circle of the side of Truth Gaming. And tonight, they are the truth as they knock down one of the, top seeded teams in the pool play. This was the battle for number one. And, I'm joined up with my boy. Talk to me a little bit here about, the series as a whole. We head into map number one. You guys were down at least 80 points. You were able to bring it back, but unfortunately, it just didn't go your way at the very end of things. Just talk to me a little bit about that and what was going through your head at the end of that map.
If I can be honest, we all kind of made a pact to try to play with our toes at the very beginning of the map. And first rotation was just wasn't a good showing about what we could actually do. If I'm being honest, we watched some VOD and we felt bad. We said let's give them a map, and then so we made it close. We made it look really good, obviously. So it was all in our control though the entire time. 244 to 250. Give those guys a big up. They felt confident going to map 2. Shit slammed, absolutely fucking bodied. 6-3. I mean, I don't know who these guys are, but we need some competition. Okay, obviously these guys are not providing it. I think they're trying to get pity points also. The Overload obviously. Listen, nobody likes Overload. Let's just be honest. All right, Control isn't better. It's just different. Overload is balls. Let's start bringing back jetpacks and let's actually be able to throw the ball next year. And then obviously you saw that absolute cheese fest. Those guys were bitching and moaning and whining and crying. Map 4. It was 127. Shut up, shitter. And then, map 5, absolutely dunked on, head topped, no tag backs. Go to the bottom, back to the lobby, back to the desk, Clay. You fucking assholes.
Back to the desk, Clay. Huge shout out for that. That's a great way to take this interview. And, one of those things that we talk a lot about here in the series is, a guy like Mad, man. He was a mad lad in the first iteration of that map number 4, continued to fry through the whole entire series as well. Mm-hmm. Even in the loss in Overload, he was frying. Talk to me what it's like to have a guy like that on your team that in every single map and mode he's going to be able to fry.
I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of backstory here, okay? What matter lacks in legs makes up for in thumbs. This guy's in a wheelchair. He's slamming people in Call of Duty. I'm not kidding. He's actually fucking no. Listen, he obviously is dependable. I yelled him the most. He obviously can just take the heat. He doesn't really back down. He doesn't lose the ice. You know what I mean? We all saw that. What was that? It was a 1v1 clutch where he got the guy one shot twice and just couldn't close him out until the very end of it. That shit had us on the edge of our seats. But no, Mad's obviously super nice. Fatal, I mean, Fatal's always making the right plays and the right rotations. And then Marmar is just a fucking S&D legend. This guy, honestly, he might be our biggest IGL. Yeah, I think that sums up the team pretty well. I'm just here for the ride. I'm here for the vibes. I do this psychological warfare.
Yeah, definitely. So we could tell that tonight you were definitely being that, vibe guy, the vibe merchant, as I like to call it, for your team. But you're able to also fry a little bit in your own right as well when it came down to it. Being able to bring yourself after that long break into the map 4. You started off fast again, like you did in the first iteration of the map. But talk to me a little bit about, the mindset of this team heading into playoffs now, potentially. I mean, you guys got one more match, correct?
I believe so. That is, yes.
Okay, so that one more match potentially could, put you at the number 1 seed.
I think we're done. We played 5.
Oh, you
okay,
did.
Never mind.
5.
We're 5-0 right now. Then, yeah.
So you are 5-0. You are the number 1 seed, and you're headed into bracket play where things get a lot heavier. Upsets do happen. And talk to me about the mental when we head into bracket play.
I think that the mental coming into this, honestly, for the first 5-0, Marmar, I, and Fatal didn't even touch this game until it was match day. We just knew for a fact that we just had this good the cohesive team chemistry, and we just trusted that. And now we're about to lock in. You're about to see a new fucking team. Truth Gaming is coming for it all.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Last question that we ask, as always, to every, everybody that we ask on the stream. This is a question that we, is kind of a staple here. This one can get a little bit mixy, can get a little bit hot and heavy as well. But, any teams that you want to call out as you head into bracket play, or, want to say to the team that you just played as well as you beat the number 2 seed in this series, anything you want to say, or, any shout outs you want to do as well?
I'm going to shout out the Truth B team, and everybody else looks the exact fucking same to me. That's it. That's the only people I care about. It's Truth Gaming.
For sure. Thank you, as always, for joining into the interview. We appreciate you guys very much so for allowing us to cast the match as well. Crucial one for you guys here tonight. Able to, solidify that number 1 seed. It was a very close match, nevertheless, going all 5. We appreciate you guys as always, and we'll be headed into the send-off here, chat, in just a couple minutes. We'll see you in a couple minutes with that send-off. And gentlemen, we appreciate you guys for always joining up into the stream. A little bit of a long one tonight. We're pushing almost 2 hours right now, as it is a 3-2 series with a little bit of elongated break there. We do, apologize that if you did stay into the stream, we appreciate you guys very much so. And as well, we're going to talk here for just a couple minutes, do some little bit of promotion. Make sure you go watch the VOD on our YouTube channel as well. That's a very crucial point for the teams to have. We appreciate you guys as always if you go ahead and do that. And as well, ladies and gentlemen, we have some other stuff to talk about. Our Discord being a huge one. We need you guys to join up into there if you want to, hang out with us, play some games, play whatever, get us to cast a match for you. That's an easier way to get in contact with us as well. But then even more than a fact, since we do have a team in Crusader Boys as well, we appreciate it. We do have a team in EWG. I do apologize. As well, we do have jerseys now for our team, the CBE Crusaders. That's going to be our official jersey. If you do not go ahead and buy one, that's fine with me. I just want to know how you guys think it looks. Tell me what you guys are thinking over there. And as well, if you are, a big supporter of the CBE brand, we do now have a merch store as well where you can buy CBE branded t-shirts, hats, and bucket hats as well, with a little bit of polos in there as well. We appreciate you guys. If you do not buy anything, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and take a look. Tell us how you're feeling about it, what you think about it, what it looks like. And just one of those things that we are crucially trying to get going here, as we are trying to, just have a little bit more fun with things. Bringing you guys merch is what, one of the things I've been trying to get done here for a while. Me and Dre just worked very heavily on it, especially Dre. I mean, he got this out in a day, like literally a day before our last stream. So crucial goes to him as well. Big shout out for him, our production guy, as always, my boy Dre, doing the work on the back end of things. Visually, what you're seeing on the on the stream, that is all him. He's done all of that. He's one of the top guys in the scene on the online part of things right now. We appreciate him as always. And then to the EWGL, we appreciate you for allowing COD players and casters to have the opportunity to do what they love. A little bit of quick send-off here, guys. We appreciate you as always for joining up. It's a 3-2 series. There was a lot to break down. It gets very hot and heavy into the later half of this series. And, just the side of Truth Gaming, having a little bit more ice in the veins, being a little bit more of the truth when it comes to playing the game as well. We appreciate you guys as always, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.